Hello, welcome. New magical space, GrandMaster, Pioneer, Ascension Pioneer, Trailblazer update. Just take a couple of seconds to just come in and settle the energies in. If you have not been in this space before, I would just like to share that this is an update of what's happening coming from a new earth energy in living freedom from the soul that has not been voiced and tabled and heard before. So this is a very special video and it's exclusive. And so I want to welcome you to a magical space of 5th dimension to 10th dimension in pure, divine, unconditional love, truth, and honesty beaming through to you right now in helping you to help yourself. Now, during this live, because this is being freely gifted, divine healing, I'll be sharing, and through that voicing of beyond these words alone and ahead of time of what's happening behind the scenes through real life, GrandMaster, trailblazing, pioneer energies for you to resonate to as guided. Now, I'll be taking my time to bring in multiple timeline energies in this gifting to all of humanity. As I say, hurrah. I actually, on the 18th of September 2024, did a farewell video, and this is a new video on a new platform because humanity will be reaching this new platform on a mass collective scale in 2025. So I'm voicing here what I would share in a written post in the past, yet something new came through last night that I did not expect after 30 years consciously. Firstly, from soul, spirit, working hand in hand with the divine God source. As past trailblazers would simply move away behind the scenes and do whatever it is they were called to do, because we can only embody and hold this space physically from spirit, soul, mental, emotional, through physically living and bringing through everything I speak and share is from personal experience or sharing from other quotes, but living the words. That has not been done before on this level as a human template in a physical body. So that's what makes this new, exclusive and different. Now, those who are coming from their head or ego will have hopped off by now. So if you're still here after a few minutes, well done, because this is really about you, helping you to help yourself. I'm in no hurry. I'm in no rush to make this a short video to accommodate people that don't like to go deep or this is too much. You watch what you want, when you want. Just please be aware the energies I'm voicing and speaking and tabling and bringing through my personal life experiences are unique and firstly to the planet to help you to help yourself further. And in comes the first shift. There we go. It's anchoring in right now. So let me continue to share with you here. I do feel privileged to be able to voice and still be alive and be here. And it's important that I tell you that. So are you ready? Here we go. We're going to start calling in our energies right now because we have access to releasing wounding in our soul arising from the spirit world, this and other lives. This is not just your life right now. Whether you understand these words or not, it does not matter. It's the feeling of how you're feeling while you're listening, okay? It's time to call in scattered energies from many timelines collating into right now. You are morphing into a new you. And bits and pieces of what I'm sharing here now are all from previous updates, and I'll be adding some current information, and then I'll also be sharing my farewell. So it'll be a 3-phase healing here. You are morphing into a new you, which equals quantum physics, mechanics, or wave particle duality. This is bringing through the Isis, Australian bushflower essence. See water droplets trickling through, coming down through your crown to assist in integrating separated, emotional, cut off parts of ourselves, and helps to heal places our emotional pain, as many of us did not expect a further purging deeper within what we think or thought that we could sustain. Yet here we are. Here you are, most importantly. Why? Because you are outliving every other past life. At this point in past lives, you did not make it through. You have come further. Let me continue to share what is also happening. We are also in between stations right now, which appears, it's called a corridor, an energy corridor of nothingness. And many of us feel like we've been dropped into a maze of spiraling realities with many doorways leading between them. That's from Energy Synthesis from 2017. Because of the multiple timelines. All your timelines are being affected by you here now. All other universes are upgrading from our universe and planet Earth's ascension. And the key and the link is consciously through feeling. I saw Tone shared a video from Bruce Lee, and it was don't think, feel. Feel. What's lacking or missing from humanity is consciousness through feeling. You cannot ascend. You will not be able to ascend from the head alone. Now let me continue from Energy Synthesis. We are constantly, can you see the colored streams, the rainbow streams of codes and energies flowing through right now over here? That is the Holy Grail codes. That is my higher self that I embody. So when I speak, the Grail codes are coming through. Over 200 freely gifted videos on YouTube, Anastasia Blue Beyond Guide. When you're ready, if you're guided, because I'm pulling away behind the scenes more. Let me continue. Will you react or will you respond? We can choose to respond and recreate our intentions in every now moment through consciousness. If you're not conscious, you will be reacting. If you're not following, listening to your inner gut, your inner voice, you're listening to someone else. If you're seeking outside of yourself for answers, whose answers and energies are you listening to? It really is a new back to basics. And if you think for 1 second, you know what I mean here, pull your ego back. Check it out at the door. No room for that. This is brand new GrandMaster Pioneer Ascension Trailblazer energies of 10D, the highest one can reach. You have your role and purpose too. I just know what mine is. Let me continue, and I'll share more of that in my goodbye. Well, I've already said the goodbye, so it's not the goodbye, it's a new realization of a new moving on. There you go. So we can choose to respond and recreate our intentions in every now moment. This is a final step and our main tool in achieving soul mastery as we leave the 3D world of reaction and step into the higher dimensional worlds of pure creation. We will need this as a skill set in order to focus our response to purely create. That's it. That's the bottom line right there. How far are we in now? 9 minutes 38 to hit that. There you go. There it is in a nutshell. You don't Okay, shifting. All energy is releasing right now. Big shift. Big well of water whooshing up, releasing. That is the visual. It is time to live what you're sharing and are saying. We are newly growing into a very new light that has not shone so bright, one may say. We are in uncharted new energies in a new way. Okay? I love when people are writing and sharing as they're growing. I ask you, step back, take a breath, check in with yourself repeatedly, because there's already so much information and guidance. We are oversaturated from people's heads, thoughts, thinking. Be aware of distractions and information from outside of your inner barometer through feeling what resonates and what does not. You do need a reminder of this. I do need a reminder. 30 years consciously is a fucking very long time. Well, I speak from proof. Wait till I share more about the generations. Let me keep going. I keep wanting to jump ahead to the other bits, but I need to slowly build the energies up. Okay? So it's about choosing creation through consciousness. If you think the same thoughts through reaction, then loops and old cycles will continue. And what can happen? We can then self-sabotage and block. Stop and feel into that for a minute. If you think the same thoughts through reaction, then loops and old cycles will continue, and this can be self-sabotage and blocking. Okay? Now, currently, weeks of releasing, and for some, it's depression energies, like a mammoth size, a whole planet size is coming through you, releasing through all of your cells right now. Humanity is going through a global upgrade. Humanity will be reaching a new platform in 2025, commencing January. I have been let know by Spirit. I am very wary of future dates and predictions. I'm not into predictions. I'm only into pure divine truth and facts. And the energies at the moment can come through in waves. It can flip from being sure and then not sure. 1 second a decision, then another. It's changing so quickly. Keep retuning back in. There is no guidance in this energy corridor but you. Keep coming back to you. Keep coming back to you. If you feel that your link is missing with Spirit, please hang in there and trust. Continue to feel these old layers releasing, lifetime after lifetime, because you died in a past life at this point. You did not make it through. And the beautiful thing is that you are here now. That you don't have to die and leave this physical body, be reborn in another baby, go through all the childhood, teen years. And because people say, if I could go back, I would. I go, no way would I go back and go through what it took to bring me here. But we have an opportunity. You don't need, because you're still alive, you have another brand new opportunity. Let me continue. I'll share more about this, because we are shedding many snake skins, one after the other, after the other, after the other. Now, I've been reporting, so to speak, and writing updates for 10 years plus, more publicly here, but those updates that I've been writing are for energies right now. And that's what I mean by ahead of time. I am in 10th dimensional energies. I came through 5th dimensional energies firstly as a human template 20 years ago. We are closing old doors, and consciously you're working with your older version of you to support your new you are newly creating. And I did mention earlier in the year, give yourself the rest of this year. Give yourself the rest of this year to emerge on a new platform. This is from several timelines, dear masters. It is about you, helping you to help yourself and learn how to master and embody consciously as all the words have been spoken and written. There is nothing left to wait for except for you to live and breathe and embody all you have and are sharing now. What are you waiting for? These are beyond words and ahead of time. You're now receiving Pure Divine Energy Grail codes, just reminding, so you can consciously take that in, because this alone allows you to upgrade. You know, I'll take a little pause here, because truly your consciousness, or what I call being super conscious of your consciousness in monitoring how you feel, as your emotions are your rudder that steers and guides the physical body, the soul, spirit, and all layers and levels through our emotions, through feeling. And many are feeling the cellular release deeply purging right now from years of working on themselves. And because you're still alive, you now have a golden opportunity to release and purge what many of you masters were not expecting. Yet here we are. I did a video a few years ago, the Are We There Yet loop. Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Are we there yet? And the golden message here is to keep strong and hold faith and consciously focus on gratitude. If you're navigating the corridor right now, just consciously focus on gratitude over and over and feel what is coming up, to allow the old to flow up and out with faith and trust, and it will shift. And that is the best I can provide generally now, and apart from a one-on-one booking. This is from personal live examples of working with many of you amazing souls that have been behind the scenes hiding, that have been keeping themselves safe. I did too. I have had to come up and out for 10 years, and I'm happy to go back, because holy dooly, it was much more pleasant behind the scenes. But I was encouraged to come out and forward, and mainly through the Cosmic Consciousness Conference and other areas, and wasn't I slammed with the reality of the false light. There are so many, and I say this generally, pull it back. I'm talking about energies, about conferences and pages and people offering. People can do whatever they like. This is my viewing and observing energetically. The vibration for what people are asking is blown out of proportion. You do you, and it's up to them. It's none of my business. It's none of your business. Again, I'm talking raw and real energies and proof. Everything that I ask for an exchange is because I'm working on an energy vibration exchange. That's how New Earth works. It's not about money. When you get the money out of the head, you will see the difference. So it's what we used to call fake it till you make it loosely here. Okay? And just to remind you, you have not needed to die to start all over again right now, consciously. So make the most of this time here now. Because those of us holding space with humanity, starseeds, Blu-rays, indigos for some time, are entering a different phase compared to, and we don't compare to others, to previous, or what I called older ascension, as we do need to pull away from others. The golden message recently, you're now becoming and entering elder energies in this lifetime, no matter what your age is. Now, you'll either relate to that or not. As always, take what resonates personally, allow the rest to just flow through you. Which leads me to going back to behind the scenes, after being up and out for 10 years plus publicly, yet 30 behind the scenes. Now, this came through last night, and I had a little sad moment because this role I've held for 20 years, publicly, was a little sad in a way. Okay, big shift releasing. .com energy is releasing. New energies coming in, old energies going out as a picture. A flushing while you're here. The Oracle speaks at bigpond.com. Email if you'd like to book in a one-on-one. There's a 40-minute one-on-one special offer that is way below the exchange. That is a further gifting. I gift and gift and gift as guided. And now, as I will share, I'm unable to because I need to survive. Let me keep going. When you go through changes and many layers of healing within, you then see others in a different or new way as well. Can you relate? You can then see more of what others are going through in a deeper way, and remind yourself to get out of your own way. As right now, and yes, even before this, each person will have to take responsibility for themselves, as the hiding of deep within will not work as well as this may have in the past. And you will see this more and more. Stay with me here and don't just go to the head saying you've been seeing for a while or any other comment. Just stay with this. This is a stream of new energy codes coming through pure divine. Don't block. Get out of your own way. Allow yourself to receive purely from the divine. I'm tabling here for you to uptake. Okay? We're not here to compare or judge. You are outgrowing that lower vibration, self-ego lifting energy. Let me pause for a minute here. I'm just going to check that the connection is still okay. I've had a notification and that's okay. Looks like we're still going, but we'll just double check. Okay. I'm going to keep talking here. It is what it is. You are now to live what you speak and share in a very brand new way. Now, that only you within yourself can feel and know. You are very different inside, yet still you, that you will need to make some adjustments now, go about things in another way, reroute your energies proportionally to each avenue newly you choose to place your pure divine soul energy with. Each generation, I'm now flipping to another section, another layer of each generation has its own issues with ascension. Now, for 30 long years, as I've been surveying and assessing through real life peoples and experiences, and I've taken, you could say, stats, or I've assessed, and this is a general outcome type of information, that it is so accurate because this is physical proof of spirit, soul, mental, and emotional bodies equals holistic divine truth. Now, this is the bit that the video was delayed for 20 minutes from the 11 a.m. when I said I was going to come on, because this is a little hard in a way for me to share this, that my trailblazer pioneer role is changing yet again. And slowly this year, 2024, is a morphing into a new state/being. And they were Spirit's words that came through me very clearly last night. Now, recently I stopped writing. I've been an ancient future scribe for many years, and I still receive constant new flows for humanity. However, recently I stopped that writing as I felt the updates were too far ahead, that people were not relating as much due to going through some much denseness releasing that I've already been through over many years, where humanity is at. And I've been, and I'm coming back now, and yet to remain here I need to come from behind the scenes to be safe. I'll share more here about that too, that the denseness that's releasing is coming up is on the biggest scale that I've seen in my conscious growth of 30 years. So, and now I can sit back more, keep writing, and keep creating new channels and like tributaries for that pure divine energy to flow to as it's being split up and shared in different various places now. Because Master's Spirit has taken over the bigger scheme of things for me and with me now, as the toll on the human physical is and can be too great for trailblazers who bring something new and unique to the planet, and many leave, crossover, pass away, die, whatever word you want to use, in their 70s. And I too was destined for that. I'm reaching level 59 this month in 15 days. And I felt it and I knew it core deep. And I've worked very hard over all those years with so many healing modalities and methods, Western, Eastern, all medicines of every kind that I could access for my physical as the last place to feel a shift, and then some. And now my lifespan will go past that previous age of 70s, time of leaving my human body, because my role had to change this year. Reflect, mirror of a mirror for you, as I could not sustain the pressure of being a human template, linking soul spirit, firstly ahead of time beyond words, to reach and attain and embody a 10th dimensional vibration, which is the highest one can reach. 30 years, it takes 20 years for an ascension apprenticeship, loosely said, is a first on this planet. And it is what it is, as many of us have different roles. So I'm just aware of mine, as I've had so much information and so many messages given to me by Spirit, and every message is 100% accurate. And over many years, one learns to fully hand over in faith and trust. And I have, and I do still right now. I would not be alive if I did not, basically. And I ended up writing thank you, and thank you, Spirit, for helping to guide me through to shift now into feeling and realizing and reconnecting to a newer me, a new version, in writing like this for me. It was painful to this year to have removed by myself and Spirit every close connection. And it was just one person recently. And last night I read I can now fully surrender all over and have some soul, peace, and rest. And that is in according to my role of what it was in the past. And now these vibrations are beyond, ahead of time, behind the scenes, below the iceberg, in ways that has not been seen before, that you won't already know this. And if you are, you're jumping too far ahead. Remember, so many have put the cart before the horse. Slow down to catch up with yourself. I'm not going to repeat a year's worth of updates, because it's the same old, the same old, the same old. And it's not old, and I don't say it in that way, but this has already been said. I've had past updates from 10 years ago saying a lot of the same similar information, because these are living divine words that are coming through to you purely in being here right now. So I'm consciously creating a new role, a new flow, morphing into new me as I let go and say goodbye to the 20 years plus of the old energy trailblazer pioneers, energies that I embodied because I need to be alive. Past trailblazers disappeared. Karen Bishop, Emergence, if you want to read a good, down into up. My updates and many, many books that have all been freely gifted. That is the way that it needed to be for me. The 200 plus videos, all freely gifted. I have gifted so much that I've offered people an exchange in 3D human money terms of hundreds and thousands of dollars, and people don't uptake them. Why? Because you can't rush, fool, or cheat ascension. Only those who are ready will earn to be in this magical, precious, 10th dimensional energy space because the key to survival and protection is your conscious awareness through being brave enough to feel. So I'm going to say goodbye to you all. I will still, from time to time, the ABBG page, I've already said goodbye in an older way, and this is a goodbye and a hello as I'm shifting onto a new platform. And you are too. So you being here is magical and special because you didn't outlive and didn't make it past where you are now. Voice, table, speak up. You have nothing to lose. Wow, that was really big to embody and bring this through, because it's time to live what you're sharing and saying. Thank you, everybody. We have a private 144 New Earth Master to GrandMaster private Facebook group. There are emails that you can receive on a regular basis that you can subscribe to on anastasiabluebeyondguide.com. There is a link straight away there. You can book in for one-on-one sessions. And you can watch past updates, but it's hard. As you can see, I don't want to leave. I don't want to go. I don't want to get off what I'm sharing with you now, but it is time for me to go now. So I'm celebrating, but I'm still here behind the scenes. Remember, these are ahead of time and beyond, below the iceberg, behind the scenes of a GrandMaster, trailblazer, ascension pioneer, saying farewell to the old. Look after you and continue to help you to help yourself. Your faith and trust is everything. I believe in you. We've come further than we ever have before. 2025 is a new platform for all of humanity. So enjoy this time that you're here by choosing consciously to create in a new way through feeling blessed. I love you so much. Thank you, everybody. I look forward to reading your comments. Bless. Bye.